Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a great night's rest. Or, if you're having a different time of day and hope it's going well. I am all over the place this morning, so I am running a little bit late. Isaac will join us in a bit. I am still kind of getting set up, but hey, guess what? We did it! We beat the story! All we have is the extra side content. I think today what we're going to do is probably going to explore the Great Crystal first. We're going to get some of the magic and stuff that's in there, and then we're going to figure out what we have available after that. I think that's the idea. Whether that pans out or not is going to be completely different, but that's what we're going to attempt. I don't exactly remember what area the Great Crystal is, but it is... or what level the Great Crystal is. But I think we're honestly okay. And then after this stream, we'll be doing something else on Monday. Alright, one more post, and then I really need to get in the habit of like posting the schedule out on the YouTube posts. But okay, hold on. I need to look up where I get serums because I keep forgetting. I don't need those pages anymore, so I'll use them. Final Fantasy 12 items. Control F. Serum. Nalbina, Arcades, Sky. Really? The only place to buy? Okay, hold on. Well, let's go buy some. Because we need some. That's so oddly specific. Oh, I'm also gonna do this. Weird. If I can have this as a different window so I can see the lovely chat while I look up the map of the crystal. And then, as I said before, we will be doing the rest of the side content in tandem with whatever new game we do. Let's see, Rabbinaster, Arcades. So, I'm pretty sure, barring anything extremely major that I want to stream coming out within the next month or two, Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings is next as like the direct sequel to this game on the streaming list. So barring any of that, that's next. We will be doing the rest of the side content in tandem with the playthrough of that game. However, from here on, the side content takes way more preparation. And I just don't have the time to do the grinding every other day to keep up. Okay, well, I've been lied to, because we are on the Nalbina to Arcades one. Oh, hold on, is this one? Is it this one? There it is. That's a lot of money. Let's do 50 of those instead. All right, let's roll the 1%. Is it here? I was just saying it's like 0.1%, but still. Nope, not here. Didn't think it would be, but you know, it's always fun to roll it. I do still have the Great Crystal map up. All right, so now let's go to here, but I think this has like a direct line to the crystal. Like it's like in the same area. Yep, here it is. So let's head to, where is it? There you are, Gearwagen. Yeah, we're not missing too much in terms of rare game here. The only notable one is the Crystal Knight that I remember, and his steel is the Glimmering Robes, which I think we already have. No, we have one. It's on Fran. But once we're done with today's stream, I can put the time in and like really look at like that whole list of like, all right, here's what I need for the bazaar. You know, here's where I get it all from. Put in the time-consuming effort to go, hey, this is where I get all of it. Everything running out at the same time. Oh, here's this one. Ethers are okay. I'm gonna go this way. So I know there's going to be other chests that show up in the Great Crystal other than like the major ones, and they'll have some fun stuff, but the map I have only shows the major ones. I think there's a map that has like everything on it, but I did not. Oh my god, everything is running out as I want to interact. Thank you. Hi, Ether. I didn't remember to put one up. And I say that as in I just remembered about it now. I do kind of wish I could go, if one or more people have status effects, then do Esunaga, but... Just a little bit of a more specificity on the gambits would be something I would want. I kind of understand why they didn't, but there's a couple of things that I really think they could do with. I'm actually gonna turn off float. I don't think there's any traps in this area at all, so it's a waste of MP. Where am I going? This way is the fastest way. Gosh damn it, Ash. I was hoping to not kill that one. Hoping to just leave him be. Here's Isaac.
Hello.
Hello.
Can't see.
Oh, I love seeing that. Hold on. Gosh, literally as I was like about to press fleet, was just like, oh, you want to cast magic and piss me off? I'm like, great. Just annoying. Oh, thanks for the heal. Didn't you like just cast Bubble Ash? Down here. Oh, the meaning of like every... Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's the meaning of like every monster, but thankfully those two didn't come down and join the party. Hold on. Oh. Stairs are over here.
It's more like a ramp.
Yeah. I also didn't... Oh no, Hastiga is in here. Just at the end. So I saw Shelga on the list of magic in here, but... Yeah, we want... From this point on, we kind of need Shelga and Hastiga. Like, we don't really need it, but... You know... You're not really doing yourselves any favors if you don't have it.
Yeah.
Squeaky chairs today.
Yep.
So here's the big thing. So at the end of the Great Crystal is Ultima, and then there's a Mega Mark 12. I am not ready for a Mega Mark 12. I'll tell you that right now. However, we could, in theory, attempt Ultima. There's a very decent chance that we're ready for it. Being said, it is entirely like just it would be a shot in the dark. I have no idea. I would be flying by the seat of my pants and saying, man, I hope this works. All right, map time. Yeah, I like this other map better for navigation. Yeah, because that's all we've got. Okay, so that's the lots gate, which means this one's the way to open it. Yeah. Yep, so now that we have the Treaty Blade, we can open it. But I love they purposefully put the lever on the opposite side of the entrance.
Yeah.
It very much comes into play a lot. All right. So I get to figure out where exactly. Okay, so here. All right, so this teleport, once we unlock it, this is the teleport to the end. All right, so now I get to figure out where. This map sucks for treasures because it just like it has the spots for like. Oh no, this is for the. Okay, this is for original FF12. That's why the treasures suck, because the treasures for Zodiac Age are much more set. So I'm actually going to do that real quick. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. What do I want for... Oh, gee. Okay. I don't need that tab anymore. We want...
Goodbye, tab.
Okay, I want Shell go first. We're gonna go that way. Because Discord's still doing that thing where it wants to pick up everything. So it needs to go this way. These are level 60, so we are on level for this area. I killed you, stop blowing up! Have magic. do have a time limit. Great. We want to go through two. Okay. Gonna see a lot of running because of that timer. Yep, based on 12 checks out. I'm assuming this is facing us north. That is a very big assumption. But I'll know in a second. It's not facing us north. It's facing us south. Get out of the way. If you're not gonna fight me, get out of the way. Pain in my butt. So we want to. Oh, what the? Jerk. Yeah. Jerk. Stop it! Oh my god, you were... I just want to pull the lever. Stop killing me! Okay, good. Pain. Can you... I don't know whatever it was that you just did, Mr. Necrophobe. I need you to never do that again. I need you to stop with the constant teleporting. Like, legitimately need you to stop with the constant teleporting. This being said, you have the bubble belt, you have the power armlet, and you have the stages ring. I honestly don't want to get rid of any of these for like the brighter tippet or something, so. So what I might do is, what do you have? You have 0 magic. I only have the 1 bubble belt? Let's see. What we want? No, down. Thank you. Get you some XP. Can you stop killing Vaughn? I swear to God, that is the most annoying enemy in this game, bar none. I don't care if anything that exists is proven itself. you know, hold on. We had Bosch as that. Okay, you have the same remedy lures, so what I'm actually, let's change that to 20. Then ally status Doom. Remedy. I don't know how often disease actually pops up in here, but I'm gonna set at least one person to use a serum. I think that's fine. I don't think it's gonna be like mass inflicted, but okay, hold on. Okay, no one can use that. Good to know. No, you're gonna run all the way over there, and I'm not playing around. Alright, so I know we will have to go back for the Leo gate in a second, but not quite yet. Get one treasure that's out of the way first. I say out of the way, and I mean it's not on the main path to the next gate. Okay. Screw something up.
Alright, I am done with my waffles.
Welcome back from Waffle. Supposed to be dark. Double check. Wow, we really got the lower percent chance with that meteorite.
Yeah.
Alright, so I really do want the Dark Blade, so I'm going to reset for it. It's a 25% chance? 25% chance. All right. And there it is. Sweet.
Cha-cha.
So it's not much of an attack increase, but it's Dark Elemental.
Ooh.
On hit, Doom.
Where?
Sadly, however, we will not be equipping it for a bit.
Yes.
As undead enemies tend to do, they like to absorb dark. All right, so that's the way we need to go. That's where the next gate is. So we need to go all the way back.
Unlike D&D enemies, where players keep thinking that undead enemies resist necrotic damage, they don't.
They don't?
They don't. No.
That's weird.
Skeletons and zombies do not resist necrotic damage.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's not as weird as Vecna, you know, not being immune to necrotic damage, but, you know.
You know what? I'll fact check myself.
That sounds just weird enough that I'm like, it's like,
If anything, definitely the lower tier stuff. You know,
Yeah,
everybody fights.
Yeah, the lower tier schmucks, I can see, like, yeah, that's probably not resistant, but...
Skeletons do not have any resistances. Zambo. Zambo also does not have any resistance. Oh yeah, ghouls don't have any resistances either. The typical party wiper.
Alright, so there's that, which means the... Yeah. What's on the other side? Oh, the staff of the Magi is on the other side. I don't care. It's not... I'll come back and get it later. It's not something I intend on using. No, please interact with. Thank you.
Alright, so what I'm seeing here after looking through most of the ones that are listed in the at least monster manual, because anything outside of the monster manual can be a little weird.
You're
right. But it seems like anything that is not a ghost does not have any resistances, and if they do have resistances, it is not necrotic. However, if you are a ghost, like a poltergeist or a banshee, they have immunity.
Interesting.
But it kind of makes sense because necrotic damage is kind of the anti-life magic, because it more affects your physical body more than anything. So because ghosts don't have one, it makes sense.
I just want to I want to interrupt you for a second. I just want to let you all know, for anyone watching, I have not let go of the R2 button the entire trek. So for all those times it kept saying, it kept redoing the flee, that's just the game. Anyway, keep going.
But you look at the mummy, it is also immune to necrotic damage. Even though it technically, has a physical body, but at the same time, I would believe it probably has immunity due to the fact that it is a rotted corpse, further more than, a zombie that is like an animated dead corpse. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mummy seems to make, sense.
I feel like there's a lot of things in D&D that, quote unquote, don't make sense, but are done for balance reasons. Can you stop that?
At your best.
Jesus Christ. This area just sucks. Like, I knew it sucked, but fuck, it sucks.
Yeah.
This might be just yet another reason on the list of, I think, why instant death just sucks. And should never be in any RPG ever. Player or enemy side. I just think delete the whole thing. Delete all of it. Because that's not adding any, like what I just went through is not adding any challenge. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Alright, where the heck am I at? Alright. That takes me here. Oh god. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot what I'm looking at for you. So what I am having to figure out.
I see.
Yeah, I have to figure that out. So I have to figure out where the heck I'm going. Alright, so Hastica is to the right. Alongside technically the Artemis bow. We're not going for the Artemis bow. Because I would have... Oh god, yeah, I would have to do that entire trek again. So... Because I'm not going to go through the effort to show this on stream. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 7... So basically from left to right, it's 9 rooms long. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but the gate is in the pathway from room 7 to room 8. The gate stone to open it is all the way at the left. So that means to get the Hastica moat, or the Hastica magic, and the Artemis bow, I have to make that trek technically 3 times. I have to run all the way there, then run all the way back, and then run all the way back again. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Right, so what is in my path to get there? So I need a Taurus gate. Okay, well I can't do that path. Capricorn gate. Man, I have to go up to, okay, hold on. So let's do this first. If I'm correct, this should be the Libra gate. So here's the Libra gate stone.
Yeah, vampires. Oh, no, they do have immunity to necrotic. My bad. I wasn't reading the stat block right.
Alright, so we're gonna go that way. Blind me all you want. Thanks for the quick eye drops. So there's that.
Drops.
You jerk. Alright, so where am I going now? Alright, so... So go down... Where's the gate at? Oh, there's no freaking... Okay. Oh, we'll this other map up because it has the area names. I'll go down here. Okay. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't see these before, but you know, there it is. Nice try. Nice try restoring your HP. I'm dead. Can you not all spawn at the same time? That did this in a very specific way, and it's really annoying. Yeah, I actually made this harder on myself to get this gate open, but we'll see what's possible. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, again, I am not letting go of the R2 button. To the right. The right again. And left. And here we are.
At least it seems like we could actually do session this week.
Yep, I saw. Alright, so go up here. Right. Then we'll take this path. Why not? Actually, no. Yeah, we want this one for sure. Oh, hi, Gear Vagueness.
Yeah.
Just chilling. Yep. have to take this. Our next trek involves a teleport. Isn't it great?
Sure is.
Great. Okay, well, in case you wanted a kick in the pants, Ultima... Oh, come on. Really? Did you really have to all spawn at the same time? So Ultima, if we keep it going in a straight path, is like right after this room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ultima is the holy Esper, absorbs holy, you know, as they would. Excalibur is in the same room.
Wow.
I'm like, great. Slightly annoying. If you want Excalibur, you have to fight Ultima. And you can't use it in the fights. Alright, so what we need is here. Again, did you really have to spawn at the same time?
Yes. This place has to be annoying.
So I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, but this is a very long trek, a very annoying one. Can you stop spawning? I swear to freaking God. Can you tell I hate this area?
Yeah, I can.
All right, well, just let me hit the fucking gatestone. I don't care. Jesus Christ. Just get me out of this room. Yeah, we spawned a rare game.
I see.
That's why I was like, I'm done. I'm not trying to kill this thing. We're not trying to complete the best area on this run.
Yes.
I will though. That. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. Okay, hold on. I apparently need to set you up with one of those. I thought you had one. I didn't look. That's that. All right. So here's the fun part. I get to do the Capricorn trek again.
Damn, but
Well, you have to, because there's no way to get to the Aquarius stone without using that specific one. But there's no way to get past. It's all locked in on itself. It's dumb. So you have to open the second one to get to Virgo, and then you have to unlock Virgo to do Aquarius, and Aquarius blocks the Taurus, but Aquarius also blocks the way past Virgo through the other Capricorn gate that we opened. So we have to open it the other Capricorn gate to have a full, easy way through. Libra. Wait, hold on. Okay. I got a bit ahead of myself. Let me through. Jesus Christ. Like I said, the staff and the Magi is not worth it. Can you not? At least this trek is rather easy. Then we get to go all the way back.
well,
Valdir, come the fuck over here. Jesus Christ. This is where I hate the stupid bar that they have, because he is absolutely in range to be healed if you base it on that bar. But nope, the number quite doesn't match up.
yeah.
Yeah, as this area has gone on, I am pretty sure anyone who is watching this has an idea of why I don't want to go get the extra treasures that I'm not going to use. This area isn't fun until you can one-shot everything.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna kill you because it doesn't matter. You're gonna respawn anyway. then okay, you know what? Of all the things that could have been cast, that's actually the best. Okay, well, here's this. Alright, so then we go here. I mean, we have like a little bit of time to make sure these buffs are up, but not enough time to actually fight anything.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
We.
Can you stop? Can you stop? Like, holy shit, can you stop? Literally saw a curse used like 40 times in a row.
Yeah.
I feel like this area says if you don't have a ribbon, go frick yourself.
Yeah, probably.
That is a lot of work that we just did for Hastiga.
Yes.
I cannot stress that enough. We did all of that work for one item. Also, this is the one area where the Holy Lance is useful. Anyway. Gonna throw that little bit of shade out there, and it's like the only place it's useful. But I didn't buy it, so... Ay, ay, ay. Thanks for confusing me and then immediately knocking me out of it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try something here. So Ultimate's Holyja inflicts reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously and it does damage and then inflicts reverse. So
Yeah.
like it can proc your healing gambits if you have them set up. So you could easily just kill your party. I've done it a lot. And I had this brain blast before stream of like, what if I tried this?
Yes.
And I just had it like the top. Actually, let's do this for you and you. Let's have it below reviving somebody, but we want it above any of the healing gambits because we can't, as a status effect, we cannot remove reverse as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see how this works. Oh, I should also do. So I don't have we don't have any more guests. We won't have any more guests. That's a. By the way, Hasty got 70 M. Anyway. Under bubble. Now we can save after all that. I make 0 promises on being able to do this fight. None. But I'm like, you know what? We're here. Might as well. We put in all the effort to get here. Might as well see if I can't culminate it in beating an Esper. And if not, we have a very quick and easy teleport to get back here. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, where's the Esper at? The chest is a trap to lure you in.
Mm-hmm.
So Ultimate's gimmick is that she'll cycle through a bunch of fields like HP drain, MP drain, seal attack, seal magic, seal techniques, seal items. And she'll cycle through those. No, we're not gonna do that yet. Not yet. Alright, this might just kill Balthier outright, but we'll see.
Close.
Okay, that worked out really well.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. There you go. Anyway. What do I have? Can I attack, or am I just gonna sit here? I might just sit here. Ooh. You know what? I'll use this while I have it. I just saw she has reflects. Out of here. Okay, that gambit worked out way better than I thought it would. That's solid. That's a solid strat. I'm gonna use that when I get, if I ever have to do it in the rando.
Ist very good.
I put it on her, right? Oh no, she was already casting it, so it. Okay, understood. just deleted.
Deleted.
Okay. Let's see the small issue. I think he's gonna die before it. Okay. Also put Doom on here, so I'm just gonna move this up. We're gonna move a lot of stuff around here. It works if like multiple stats people get reversed, but only one doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
I want to try and bypass as much of critical HP as possible. If we can get a good enough one, we can just kill her. I don't think we can do enough damage though for that.
Yeah. Behold the power of Math Rock.
Math Rock! Ah!
I must be strong.
Holy shit. Okay, never mind. The quickening chain did not pan out. The RNG just said giant middle finger. Well, you know what? Heck you. That still did a decent chunk of damage. I'm going to say you don't have that gambit. I think these two can actually cover it. Alright, so we're heavy now. Heavy was another one that was on there, but... Ow. Oh, yep, there. You're doing so little damage.
Yeah.
It's kind of why I wanted to bypass it, but the quickening was just like, nope, you get nothing. And I'm like, okay, I wanted to discharge, but I guess run out at hit number 3. Oh, hold on. Okay, I know what's happening. Can't do it. Okay, well. Thanks for killing her right as I did that. At least it wasn't an elixir.
Yeah.
At your best.
I'm pretty sure I have this set over, so...
At your best.
What do you mean you're not using... Hold on, you don't have any fucking MP. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't care what happens next. Never mind. I do care what happens next. MP field is destroying me.
At your best.
So she's gonna heal off of that. Can't wear any magic gear. Can you wear magic gear? Darn. Okay. I had something else that could absorb holy, but... Okay, well, that just outright killed them, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're back on track. Had to go out for one last one.
Of course.
But I like this fight. This is like an interesting test. I'm like, all right, there's all this stuff. It's like an actual fight. There's no BS. It is entirely dependent on like how are you set up. Make sure you're not relying too much on any one thing. Jeez, with that much wind up, I thought you were going to explode. Like, I thought you were going to explode like a Shantae bus.
Yeah.
But we did it! Hooray!
We did it.
Okay. The thing I forgot was our spear inflicts disable. It's like, oh, hold on, that's probably causing an issue. The gambit probably works out a lot better if you don't have weapons that inflict status effects.
Yeah.
I love the chest is right next to us. It's great.
Chest buddy.
All right. Anyway, give me Excalibur. Oh, there's. Man, that really makes me sad. Just the RNG shafted us so badly. It's like, I didn't think we were gonna kill with the quickening chain, but man, we could have done more damage than that. Could have done at least like 3 times more.
No, game was like, nope, you're gonna do it all legit.
Well, you can't say I didn't try.
Yes.
And make to leave. Never come back.
Well,
Okay, so we opened this one. So this is north, which means the way we need to go is that one. Yep. We got Shelga, we got the Dark Blade, we got a meteorite out of it. I don't know which one we got, but then we got haste to go, so you know, we're doing pretty good. For all of my frustrations,
yes.
doing pretty good. Anyway,
Ugh.
anyway, here's the bye. Bye, teleporter. I'm never coming back here. That's not true. We have to come back here for Omega, but we've done all of the setup for it. We don't have to like do all that again. We do have to do we would have to do one more trek from the Taurus Gate Stone to the actual gate, because it's on the other path, but once I'm ready for Omega Mark 12, that's actually not going to be that hard. So now I don't have to have that map open anymore.
Wahoo.
That's just one of those areas in games that just brings out the worst in me, and I'm just like, stop it! Stop making me feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, you know what? That makes me feel a lot better. I love taking a 4-hit combo and seeing 0, 0, 0, 0.
Could be worse. You could be a speedrunner who gets killed by a small monster in Monster Hunter.
It could be. You know what? You're right. It could be worse. I could be playing Xenoblade 2 and running past the monkey.
Yeah.
I know that gets cited a lot, but like, good lord, the opening of Xenoblade 2, not good. At least not, okay, opening's the wrong word. The first major area, not good.
Yeah, the first open field. You got level 30-something birds. You have like level 20-something wolves. They got the level 80 monkey.
Who can literally come up behind you and just kill you, and so you have no idea what happened.
Yep.
That's what happened to me the first time I played that game, is he came up behind me, because I had gotten to the point where he was kind of in the distance, so I didn't worry about him. So it was like, oh, he's over there, you know, I don't have to worry about that. He came up behind me and just bam. I was like, oh. And I literally didn't know what killed me. I just died. But I also say this, you know, we can agree to disagree on, you know, instant death and all that. You know, I know some people like it. I don't know why, but they do. But, you know, really, honestly, do whatever you want on that. That's my 2 cents on that. But it has
yeah, but the monkey isn't instant death. He just
no. That's completely different topic. It's a completely different topic. But I will have a lot of respect for you if you let me hit for 0 damage. Because I love Dragon Quest, but one of the things that always annoys me is because evasion and accuracy is a thing in Dragon Quest. Like, you can dodge, you can miss. But they conflate accuracy and defense by having, you know, if the defense is too high, you either miss or deal 1 damage. Like, no, I want to know that I'm hitting this thing and not dealing any damage. You know, I want to know, am I dealing with something that has high evasion? Like, you know, is my accuracy just awful? Or, no, is this thing just way out of my depth? Should I not be here? And I shouldn't have to wait for multiple turns to figure that out, potentially. Not to mention, like, when you get high enough level and high enough gear, and you're just seeing, hey, they can't even hit me for 1 damage. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, but something I forgot to mention with Ultima is all of the Espers have like their big jaw level attack. It does an element damage, and it does a status. It does not matter if you absorb the element, or are immune to it, or whatever. You can still get hit by the status. This will come up in Zodiac, and it will piss me off. Because Zodiac loves to spam Darkja when he gets a critical HP, and Darkja has a chance to just outright kill you. No damage, just instant death.
Behold the final days, faithfully recreated.
Oh my god. I'd rather listen to that for an hour. Would 100% rather. Will you live to see the end? Maybe. Talk to me in an hour. Just dead-eyed, got the anime lines under my eyes, just like
Ask your bulls and snakes.
God.
Ask me, do I rotate or does the platform?
PTSD, dude. I finally figured out that mechanic. I don't remember how I figured that out, but I finally figured it out. It was just like, it was the literal, like, figurative moment of just like, oh, you flip the switch, and it's like, I get it. I missed that mechanic 1 out of 10 times instead of 9 out of 10 times.
Yes.
Like, every so often my judgment is wrong, but... Anyways, here's one of the hardest rank 6 hunts because this guy was just like, I want to kill a monster to be good with the ladies. Alright. Hellraiser isn't too hard. I don't know Diabolos that well. I don't do it that often. Death Gaze is annoying. It's harder. Like, I don't think we're ready for it, but it's just annoying more than anything else. It can... Let's see. It can become immune to physical attacks for a while. It puts reverse on itself. So there's that. And it's just generally annoying. Alright, let's go see what elite hunts we have. Honestly, if we can beat Ultima, I'm pretty sure we can do Belito, but... 8 Esperts. A nugget of gem steel. All right. There's another mismarked hunt. The hunt itself is not that hard, but you have to get there. You have to go through all 3 floors of the Subterra. That's not rank 6. I'm sorry, it's not. Technically rank 7. It's technically rank 7. Belito. There's a rumor going about that has been concerned, Kupo. Talk of a monster wreaking havoc and mayhem. In the Namyensa Sand Sea, there were reports of a beast whipping great torrents of sand into the air. You have to pass through caves filled with quicksand. The monster is known as Belito. You may find nothing, but do give it a thorough search. Blech. This hunter stalker everyone's worried about looks like whoever it is a Banga. I've seen all the evidence and there's no doubt about it. To think a Bellabanga could do such a thing. That's something I wanted to bring up, but you have heard the rumors about Monid, have you? Love they're implying this is like, oh, it's him, it's gotta be him. Alright, Ixion is the other one we're gonna pick up. Fell dreams trouble my sleep, visions of a creature out of legend working a great evil.
Bad horse.
Bad horse. What's that from?
Unsure, but
I know
I only know the bad horse from damn. There was like a short mini series that Neil Patrick Harris was starring in, and I don't remember what it was called.
Sounds like a fun time.
But there was like a little song of Bad Horse.
I know what we're gonna do. Da, 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 da. Alright. No, we did not make that trek yet. I don't think we... No. Thank you. Nope, we have not been there yet. Please. Oh my god, okay.
I think it was Dr. Horrible.
Dr. Horrible.
Yes.
Oh, you know, okay, so completely unrelated, but also, you know, related to media. I don't know if you saw it, but I made a post in a server we share, and Crunchyroll, whoever they have doing their subtitles, they irritate me a lot, right? Like, whoever controls, like, how they do stuff. Not necessarily, it's not the translation itself most of the time. I don't know enough Japanese to be actually mad about the translation. Like, I'm not even gonna begin to worry about that. No, it's just like some of the, like, Log Horizon is like the easy answer. Like, whoever decided that season 3 was going to be, you know, tossing all of the the speech patterns and names and all of the stuff out the window. You know, whoever decided that they were just going to ignore 2 seasons worth of all of that, I don't like you. I really don't like you. Like, I physically could not watch season 3. It was so bad. But late One Piece translates, or not translates, writes the word poneglyph. Translate isn't the right word because it's a proper noun, so. But they say it's Poneglyff. That's how they write it as. And obviously this is dumb because it's supposed to be a glyph. You know, like a hieroglyph. You know? Or you know, just a regular glyph. That's how the word is spelled. So I'm like, yeah, that's really dumb. But, you know, someone had said, yeah, that's kind of just how they've translated it for a while, so, you know, don't worry about it. It's just dumb. Don't worry about it. I was like, okay, that's whatever. But internally, I'm like, I swore that I saw it spelled Glyph before.
Yeah.
So I'm watching through the Alabasta arc, you know, last night, and they use the word poneglyph for the first time, and it is spelled that way. So they changed spelling at some point while translating the series.
Yes.
And honestly, what I'm gonna do is when I finally get to, like, because I have a suspicion that I know what happened. But whenever I get around to it, I'm going to check the dates that, you know, when Funimation and Crunchyroll actually merged.
Yeah.
Because I know technically what happened is Funimation, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Funimation owns Crunchyroll, but they are using the Crunchyroll brand and having that be the face. I don't know the specifics of all the company names, but I think that's how that works, or that is how it's working. But I think whenever they did that merge, they switched a lot of hands on whoever's handling the localizations and stuff, and I think that's when it happened. But I don't have all the dates correct, and I don't know when they did the change either, so eh.
So we've drawn you out at last. The moth cannot resist the flame. Now you will burn. Long time
To die, Berthier.
Yep, there he is.
time trolling for hunters. So long you've kept me waiting.
Yeah, this might be the reason that I said, I'll take this later.
You are looking rather careworn. Are the lizards in the sandpits not company enough for you?
My blade requires a sharper tongue to keep its edge.
I don't know where the other two are, but you know, they're here somewhere. Ah, there they are.
Like this man fell cleaving you.
Pretty much.
He's really getting ready for Dawn Trail. Taking fell cleave in between his fell cleaves.
OGCD Buckley.
Yep. I still haven't looked into that. I just know people are making the joke, and it's like, if they're making the joke, I'm going to assume it's accurate.
I know Dark Knight gets something similar to it, but that's all I know. I haven't looked. Oh, you know what? Balthier, you deserve it. Hold on.
Not a chance.
I just really want to be mean to him.
A bully.
I should have done this when everyone was alive, because this is technically an AoE.
Please.
You're mine.
There he is, just like, ah.
He's sitting there, holy shit. What the fuck is that? Balthier, explain.
You're going to love this one.
You're gonna love this one.
It's up.
Math wave.
Got a surprise for you.
Try changing my strategy a little bit on this. If I see an extra mischarge, I'm gonna try and grab it.
How about some of this?
I saw the mischarge. I misplaced the two. I thought Bond had the mischarge. I was gonna hit it, but I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter. We're gonna kill him anyway.
Yeah, he is probably very dead at
some
this
of
point.
this?
He is probably very dead, but it's really funny if I keep going.
How about some of this?
Oh my god!
No!
31,000. Oh, no food!
Kill the man.
Nah. The funniest... I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. The funniest instance of the Final Fantasy victory steam will forever belong to Final Fantasy 16. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
He was the Hunter Stalker. He'd been trying to lure you out all this time. Can't say as to why, though. It's like, he just hates my guts. Mont Blanc didn't tell you, did he? You haven't put two and two together. The Bolito hunt was all for show, a way to lure the Hunter Stalker into the open. Mont Blanc knew he couldn't let him go unchecked, so after we hunted the Trickster down, he asked me to look into the Stalker business. None of my investigations were leading anywhere, and the longer we waited, the more victims kept piling up. Figured a hunt somewhere nice and isolated ought to do the trick, and I went ahead to lie in wait. It worked. Probably had something to do with you. There's something about you folks. Oh, and a phony hunt means no bounty, obviously, so don't go expecting one. Everyone's like, Hey, a Mega Elixir, that's pretty good. Alright, so yeah, there being so many of those in one fight, it was like, I don't know if we're ready for that. That's why I put that off a little bit. Like, if it was just Bigamden alone, I'd be like, yeah, we're probably fine. Like, make two of them, yeah, probably fine. All four of them,
Yeah.
I find it strange that you don't settle things with him until, like, the end of the game.
Who's saying it's settled?
Eh. Look, he clearly died.
He clearly died.
He fell into the sand sea.
He fell into the sand sea completely on screen and visibly.
Yes. No, but still, like, you have that chase section at the mines, and then all that game afterwards.
Yeah, he like never shows up again. Like, I feel like the story could have used one more appearance.
Yes.
If it was
So I was
like,
going to mention that yesterday after, we had beaten the game, and I was going to mention, like, hey, we haven't seen him for, like, ever.
yeah, it's really just like this. It could have used one more like scene with him, like one more appearance of him with the party, and then
Yeah.
another a scene after being like, all right, this isn't working, we have to try something. Like, maybe not the second scene of having to try something else, but it needed one more appearance regardless. And then after that, the Hunter Stalker shows up. Maybe like put a story beat in between it, but the Hunter Stalker shows up after that meeting. So if you're smart, you can put 2 and 2 together, but it just kind of shows up randomly, and it's like, oh, there he is.
I feel like this game was, like half done or like halfway through development. Like, it went through a lot of changes, so it's like they did the best that they could with this.
You wonder if
But
they
I
just
feel-
didn't have enough time.
Yeah. So obviously, as you've, pointed out, it's like Vaughn and Pinello feeling like nothing sandwiches. It's like they're here.
No, Vaughn at least has like, a piece of cheese in there. He's got something. He at least does stuff. Right?
Yeah.
It is, the one scene that specifically, like he follows it up by being a complete dumbass. With like no tact or whatever, but he literally forces the leader of the Vieira village to like give us information. He's like, look, we're gonna get the information. You either tell us now and we'll leave, or we're gonna stick around and ask until we find out and then we'll leave. Either way, we're not leaving until we get the information. So he puts his foot down, and kind of the leader's just like, fine.
But obviously, as we can, kind of see a little bit with Bagamnon,
He
It's
also
like-
did not pan out a lot, so
yeah, it's like I feel like they had ideas for things and then they couldn't implement them. And that was unfortunately probably one of those things. So they were just like, I guess we'll put it on the side, I guess.
yeah.
Even though he was, part of the main story at one point.
I feel like there was another game that did that where it had like a character that was like part of the story and then had a resolution as a side thing. I mean, it's not necessarily a great idea to do that, but I mean,
I think Tails does that.
maybe. I do need to see if I can't get RPC S3 working on this computer, like play a little bit of Tales of Xillia and see if maybe that audio bug isn't on this PC, and if it is, I'm going to be very sad.
Yeah.
But Because I have all the Tales games on my PS3, but I can't capture it.
Yeah.
I can make some attempts, but I don't think any of them are gonna work.
And then also being on your PS3, I am not there, so there's no attempt of us playing together.
Long ago, a dire stallion there was, stabled here in Valvenheim. Each night it would kick and neigh so loudly that none could sleep. They would turn it out on the Sorobi steppe, only to have it return. Finally, they set it adrift in a boat, whereafter it washed ashore at Riderana. Ever since, you can hear its cries on sleepless night, the cries of Ixion.
Go to sea, horse.
Yeah, I'm not
Look
sure.
at that seahorse go.
Yeah, we could try doing co-op, but we'd have to set some stuff up for it. But, like,
Yeah.
all in all, if the game's audio is not working, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's like, or Bamco, you could just remaster the games and put it on, on a newer system. I would do that. I would buy those
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Which apparently, I don't remember what site it was, but there was a notoriously good site that had those ROMs available.
Yeah, it
because they've been
and it got took down.
Yeah.
And it stinks of trolls.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Like, whatever your feelings on piracy, I feel like, and whatever your feelings on piracy and Sega and Nintendo, like, whatever your feelings, this one stinks of trolls, because, like, Nintendo's pretty consistent in how they do stuff, and there's a lot of games that were left up that are by Nintendo. Same with Sega and whatnot. So it really only hit like super popular games and IPs, and they didn't just take it all down. So it's just like, this stinks a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
use the bathroom and get more drink.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what site it is, but it is still up if you know it. So I can turn this on too. Everything's just coming to play. Out of my way! We're gonna try and spawn Ixion and do that hunt. I'm gonna do this to fully reset the area, just to make it easier to use that gate. Or elevator, rather. Because this one spawns in that outer ring. And there will be no monsters if it spawns. And it can spawn anywhere in the Subterra, so we can't just do it on this first floor. Alright, looks like it's here. The question is where? There it is. I wonder. It's not saying immune, but I just want to see if I can do it. Alright, fine. Doesn't seem to be working, so I'll just make it attack. Of course you absorb dark. Why wouldn't you? Alright. I'm gonna try and finish this. You're being a pain.
Not a chance.
Like, this is very easily gonna kill it, but skips all the BS in between. But that's why it's here.
I must believe.
There's a proper way to do everything. Please.
Alright, we just got all three of all the years in a row. Alright, now give me a mischarge so I can, like, really confirm his death.
Let me show you how it's done.
That's probably will work, so I can get another one out of that. Maybe. Hopefully. Please.
Heads up.
Got a surprise for you.
No, okay. Second red spiral.
Got a surprise for you.
A third red spiral. Jeez, they are being stingy today.
Got a surprise for you.
Man, 3 mischarges all in a row, and I'm like, shame I can't hit all of them. I honestly just want to see if we can get Black Hole as a concurrence, and I'll be happy. I don't think we will, but... No, we haven't seen enough level 2s yet. If I can get a couple level 2s, then we have a chance, but I don't think we're gonna get it.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
How about some of this?
Alright, now come on. Come on, you know what you need to do, game.
I've got you.
Nope. I saw it too. If I was just a little bit quicker, we could have gotten it. Alright, we'll see. We're at least getting luminescence, so that's fine. Nah, darn. We were like 1 off. You're not dead? I'm astounded. I'm astounded that that didn't kill you. Alright, I guess we really did need that. Let that be a lesson. Never go light on the quickening chains. Just always go all out. You might need it more than you think. But like, yeah, it's got a lot of health. Surely it won't, you know, have that much. Alright, let's go turn this in. Maybe she can sleep. Can relate to the noises inside my head keeping me awake. That's pretty relatable. I learned of another who suffered from Ixian's curse. He was so grateful to be free of it, he gave me a treasured family sword. Fine though it be, I have no use for the sword. I'm glad enough to be able to rest once more. And we got a Ragnarok. But, you know, it's not any better than the Ultima Blade. Which is weird that they give it to you after the Ultima Blade. Actually, no. Okay, no. It is better. Okay. We have the Excalibur, but we at least have Ragnarok, so...
I'm back.
Welcome back. We beat the horse.
I heard.
It lived
by
through
one hit.
It lived through a freaking quickening chain of like 41,000 damage at the end.
Damn.
Yeah, I am astounded. Ragnarok sword was better than I thought it was, but I'm sorry for being used to the Ultima weapon being, you know, the end of the game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some last licenses. So we have them all. I'll have to figure out what I want to use the summons on. We're getting to the point that if I can get any extra tools on people, I should probably be doing it, but I don't know who's going to get what. I just wonder what magic potency does for time magic. None of it's directly damaging. So there's got to be something else it does. Unless they really thought you were going to pair this up with another magic class.
Maybe. That's what I would probably assume.
Oh, Crown of Laurels was light armor. I thought it was magic. Today I learned. And later I'll forget anyway. I could just never touch the axe. They're just not good. Ugh. I could give you the shell shield. We have... So we could get those two daggers. I'm not sure how... It's also... Ugh. Accidentally hit L2. There's also the Mesa. I don't know how to get that, and that might just be a better weapon for him to have overall, and then we just have the Dark Blade for later.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that is what's going to hold him back, is the Dark Blade being Dark Element. It is the same as Holy. It is either heaven or hell. It is really good or it sucks. It just is. I think it's much more commonplace for things to absorb dark since undead are everywhere. Get all the magic up here. Oh. Ribbon. I'll also be farming for ribbons. I'll try and get 3 of them. At least 2, because we can get 1 from a drop later. Or chest, rather. But just in case, like, anything wants to be a pain with statuses, I can just go, alright, everybody's immune to statuses. You all have permanent 8 Libra and regen. It doesn't matter. I can stay sane.
Yes.
Let's go over here. Because that area was pushing me to my limits. I think the Subterra is better, but only slightly. This being said, the Subterra has magic pots. I'm not excited about those. So the magic pots will sit there, and they are automatically quote unquote aggressive. So if you have the gambit set up like say mine, you will automatically attack them. But they will just sit there, and they will ask for an elixir. If you give them an elixir, they become docile, they won't attack you, and they will run around the room and into other rooms full of monsters. You can steal the elixir back, but if you don't kill it fast enough, it will ask for another one. If you attack it without giving an elixir, it becomes nigh invulnerable and spams flare at you.
Wow.
So yeah, this being said, if you don't do anything, it doesn't matter. If you neither give it an elixir nor attack it, it will not do anything. So you can just turn off Gambits and just ignore it. Which is good, because that's what I intend to do. There is nothing they have that I would want. Yeah, so we're gonna try and get the Kanya for her.
What about the super duper 1% chance thing that they obviously have?
You know what? That thing that they obviously have. What thing? That they obviously have. Where's my?
As a 1% drop.
Yeah, hold on. You know what? Let's look for it. Magic pot. Wild Ant 12. What's your stats? Zodiac. All right. Okay. All right. You know what? If I chain it to level 3, I can get a 7% chance for a Mega Elixir.
Wow.
And Steel is a 10% Elixir, 3% Baltoro's Seed. What is that? Oh my god. Okay, that actually might be decent, but I am not trying for the 3% Steel range.
I was close.
Baltoro's Seed is the rarest consumable item exclusive to the Zodiac versions of Final Fantasy XII. It grants the user Protect, Shell, Haste, Bravery, Faith, Invisible, Regen, Float, Bubble, and Libra.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Omnibuff.
Yeah. Like I said, might be worth it.
See, I was right. It did have a super duper cool thing.
So I was like, what is this item I've never heard of?
I mean, that'd probably be why, because it is apparently the rarest item in the game.
There are a few chests with it. Only one is repeatable at the Cerebi step in the chest. The word. It doesn't tell me where the other ones are, which is great.
Yeah.
Where's the actual map?
Well, now you know. As soon as you see one of those in the shop in the randomizer, you buy one.
I don't think they're ever going to show up in the randomizer. That's way too OP.
Oh, damn.
Which area is the North Square? Index. Alright, the chest has a 10% chance to show up. Yeah, and it is the rare dropped out of that. It's all the way in the corner. Oh, hold on. We have Pinello. We forgot. It's like the story. I keep doing that. I, for some reason, keep thinking Ash is like the end of the party list, and she's not. And I don't do it on purpose. I'll meme about it, but I don't do it on purpose.
But at the same time, the Sottengrot is also available in the randomizer.
Yes, However, it is a setting that you have to turn on. And it can appear in the bazaar and the shops, but I've had it on for 3 seats and I've yet to see it even be available. Like, even through the bazaar, I have not seen it be available. Okay, so in the upper right corner of this area is where the chest spawns.
Yeah.
So you have to walk all the way in and out. You have to really want that thing. It's a very useful item. I feel like it would be like if you want to do new game minus. I feel like it would be fun to have some of those, but or maybe trial mode. Trial mode would also be useful to have a few of those. Just like, all right, I've stocked up. Everyone can just use these and super buff.
In and out, 20-minute adventure.
3 hours later. The only thing it's missing is heal all status helmets, but
Yeah.
where am I going?
Look, man, it can walk your dog, wash your car.
Walk
it's
your
not gonna
car,
make you
watch
dinner.
your dog.
It's not gonna make you dinner. You gotta make your own dinner.
Fine, I'll pair it with a good berry. The ultimate meal.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm in the complete wrong area. I'm thinking of a different one. You are over here.
I kind of hope in like the new PHB and rule set they might like change the wording of Goodberry a little bit so it's not semi-exploitable.
I don't like that it's such a low level thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, you know, I have a low level druid. You know, can't you just ritual cast that? And just,
I think it requires a spell slot.
okay.
I'm certain, but I will double check.
If it does, it's not entirely broken, but it's like a level 1 spell, so.
It is a level 1 spell. It does not have the ritual tag, so. So yes, it is just a flat first level spell slot or higher. And there's no upcasting, but obviously that doesn't change the fact that you can just
Level
use
9 good berry, 1,000 good berries
Yeah.
right now.
But it's the fact that it's like it makes you sustain for 24 hours without needing food, and it makes you feel full.
What if there was like a spell called like fake good berry where it just made you feel full but didn't give you any energy? So you could just starve somebody?
Okay. No, it doesn't mention being full. It just says enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
You know what? You could technically play around with that and be like, all right, it's like, you know, you have nourishment for the day. However, you're still starving. Just make it so it's like, yeah, this is like your emergency, like, we don't have time to actually eat. Like, that would be an interesting thing to do for D&D.
Yeah.
Kind of mitigate how good it is a little bit. It's like, yeah, it's like, you know, I could theoretically, you know, use this every day, but, you know, in character, it's like, all right, every day that you use this, you need to roll a new check, you know, or every day in a row, rather. So it's like, why? It's like, because you're starving. It doesn't fill you up. It just gives you energy.
Well, the thing is, that's part of what, you know, makes it so good is like that nourishment counts as you do not need to eat for the rest of the day.
I don't know. I think it would be better if it just, it says, all right, you have energy, but you're still
then
hungry.
again, you know, because it doesn't mention being full in only nourishment, you know, nutrients, you know, maybe, you know, the DM can pull that back on them and be like, no, like right here, it only says nourishment.
You have the energy you need to go throughout the day. However, you didn't actually eat anything, so you're still hungry. Like, make it like it's like an emergency field ration.
But still, it's up to 10 berries.
Yeah.
So if you, you know, split that, you know, use a slot.
Thanks, computer.
Yeah. You could have a, you know, at least like 2 party members, or, you know, depending on how many slots you want to use.
Yeah. We find. We find the Elgato. I don't remember where it is. Oh, there it is. Properties. Okay. Yeah, sorry, my computer likes to lag every so often. Sometimes it happens while we stream, and if I do, I have to reset Elgato. Otherwise, it has extra delay. It's not fun.
Mm-hmm. But regardless, I think like Goodberry probably needs like, you know, maybe at least another sentence or 2 worth of like text to clear away some of the vagary. Because obviously players seem to think that this is just a really powerful first level spell.
Would you believe it? Another enemy that absorbs dark.
Where?
Oh, he died. I was about to check how much HP he had, and then he died. Maybe he should have kept it on, made it more of a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I always overestimate this hunt now, but it always just comes from that one time that I tried to do it, and it was really underprepared.
Yeah.
So it just sticks around, and it was just like, yeah, that one's really hard. I'm like, no, it's actually not that hard, but yeah, it's just faster to go back through Jahara, I think.
Yeah.
So like the benefit of like the original is like obviously in the original FF12 you could have everyone could know the same magics and stuff, and you could have everyone spec'd up differently with equipment and whatnot for whatever you needed. But with everyone knowing the different magics, you could split apart the buffs. So like the way I did it in the original, and then I'll play it eventually, just to kind of show how different it is, or how different you approach everything. And it's like one person casts Hastiga, one person casts Protectica, one person casts Shelga, and then they everyone casts Bubble and Bravery on themselves. So, you know, all of those buffs are split up. Granted, when, you know, It still has the same thing of, you know, when someone dies, they all cast the buffs again. But instead of, you know, Ash, my healer, casting 2 buffs when you die after healing you, everyone casts 1 buff. So it's all done a lot faster.
Yes.
So the original, you know, just vastly different, was more about spreading out your buffs so you're not spending, you're not having one person cast too much. And on top of the obvious, hey, probably don't have the person you have dedicated to be your healer casting, you know, attack magic. So if you've played the Zodiac Age, I would recommend going back and playing the original. Like, it's obviously a bit slower speed-wise, so you'll have to get past that. But it is very much a different experience when it comes to getting everything. Like all of the magics are a different place. Some of them are random. It's great. But there are also a lot of things that's like, hey, this is an easier spot to get, you know, like Protect Shell, Haste to God are, I believe, easier to get in the Zodiac versions. Because they are not in the Great Crystal. I think they are in the Necrohall Bakanami shop. Like, they're still not easy to get, but they are easier. Keep thinking it's you. I was still but a warrior of the village. My brother Kadalu was war chief in those days. And secretly, I believed I was his better in battle. Thinking to show the strength of my sword arm to the entire village, I ventured into the caverns to slay the dreaded Katobopas. I was unable to withstand its attacks, and my brothers saved me. So he's like, hey, I got my revenge. All good. And if you talk to his brother, he's like, I don't bear him any ill will. He's all good. He's a good leader. He's fine. All right, what do we got? We could do that one. All right, let's go to Arcades. Actually, you know what? Let's do this while I'm thinking about it. Alright, I did not do any of this puzzle. I'd like how it set it up, but if you've seen me play the randomizer, you've seen me do this before. We've got an Esper that's pretty easy to kill right now, I think. So you activate those three shrines. If you have Gissel Brains, you can go to this Chocobo. If not, there's one in Nalbina you can go with. Alright, here's the Chocobo only path right here. You come down here. Activate the shrine. I will say though, if you're gonna play the original, have a list of the forbidden chests open if you want the Zodiac Spear. Because there's a lot of chests early on, if you open any of them, you can no longer get it. Well, not from one spot. You have to play RNG if you want it from the other spot. It's much easier to just get it from the guaranteed spot by not opening any of those. And remember, it doesn't have autosave, so you are definitely, you know, like, yeah, the Zodiac's a lot more dangerous when you have to manual save. Yep. Speaking of manual save. Now we can just climb up to the top, where surely nothing will happen.
Surely.
Anyway, here's Exodus. Do this real quick. We cannot use items. Of course, immediately got stopped. Not trying to bring a caster in here. Actually, I probably should. Hold on. It's we don't have Scourge. I don't remember where that is. Haha! Get wrecked! He was trying to cast Reflect. I was like, no, get out of here. Anyways, the ladies win again.
Indeed.
I think we didn't have anyone die, but not being able to use items is really tricky. Because, oops, no Phoenix Downs.
Yep.
Suddenly it becomes a very big thing, just when you're just like, oh, I can't use the thing that's really quick to revive people. Granted, come back later, you have Arise, you know, a bit better. Alright, so now we can go to Arcades. And we should be able to do Overlord without any problems, but he will more than likely still hit pretty hard. I know I've mentioned this at some point on a stream, but it's definitely... He and all physical. Ugh. Technic shop. Do kind of wish I could skip this travel cutscene. It's just slow enough.
But they put a lot of work into that.
Yeah, you know, I like seeing it once. But when the only, you know, two teleport options are here, watch this lengthy cutscene or walk through a bunch of areas, you know, would like one that's a bit faster. I'm impatient. Alright, and you're in the back. I'm thinking Overlord down in the Sochin Cave Palace. Once we kill it, I'll be beating the ladies back with a stick. Sure, guy. Alright, so here's the fun part. My man said, hey, let's go to the cave, the Sochin Cave Palace. That's right outside of town, right? And you're right, it is. He wants to hunt something at the other end of the palace.
Bam.
So it's just faster to teleport over to the uplands. This way.
See, that lady was blocking your way for a reason.
It's like, no, you don't need to go that way. I'm like, you're right. I don't need to go that way. Jedi mind trick. You need to go the other way. speed up a little bit here.
Ha! Yeah! Right.
All right, here he is.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Ow. You're almost at half health, by the way, from that. So, you know, that's how hard he hits. Anyways, also, he freaking died.
Sure did.
He has zero business being in the hunting business, really. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Is like, he is really scary. Doesn't deal a ton of damage until later, and then he just starts whipping it out. Just, all right, hold on. You pushed me to my edge. What if I took off all of your HP? This way. So now I go back to Arcades, watch the cutscene again. And we go, wow, I can't believe you have to watch it a third time.
Yeah.
Incredible. Don't worry, we'll watch it a fourth time when we come back for the teleport crystal.
You know what? You're right. Timing that's like 30 seconds.
It's really long. I wasn't kidding.
That's half a minute. Speedrunners would blow their brains out over that.
But it's like, you can skip every other travel animation except that one. And it's just like, this is one of the longest ones there is. I think it's shorter than the airship one. Honestly, just... Alright, you know what? Time me from here. This is brave. Heck up. Oh my god, I got stuck on the corner. There's just enough of a corner on some of these places. It's like, why did you put a corner there? I'm pretty sure this is longer than the airship, but it feels like it takes less time.
Alright, 30.
That's 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Basically right at the fucking crystal. It's almost the same time. Granted, that's only if you're going at 4 times speed, but
yeah,
that's how long that cutscene is. That's incredible. And by incredible, I mean terrible.
but you get to show off movement.
Yeah, me.
And depending on movement, you could save like 2 seconds.
Yeah, you know, my movement into the corner. Wiggling back and forth, like, let me out, let me out, let me out! The guy walking by, you okay?
I also screwed up my count a little bit,
Yeah.
but it was more or less 30 seconds at the point I said 30 seconds. Give or take 2 or 3 second difference, plus or minus. Over, under.
Right now, you're over here.
Regardless, your test proves that they're about the same length.
This vileness on the winds dulling the senses. I would have you vanquish the wild Malboro. The air is a keen of sense. The wild Malboro is a natural foe to us. Even now, the winds carry the stench of one such through the wood. The scouts we have sent return overcome with its foulness. Yeah, imagine being, you know, having a really good nose in an area where Malboros are.
Yeah.
And imagine one being so stinky. It's like, I'm gonna show you where this is. He's here.
Yeah.
That's really far away. Even in game. Imagine being so stinky you can smell it from here.
Yes.
It's like going to a Yu-Gi-Oh convention.
No, Smash tournament.
Oh, you know what? Smash. Smash then Yu-Gi-Oh. I know there was like the one like competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player, and she was like, I refuse to go because none of you people use soap.
Yeah.
Are fighting game players like that? Or is it only Smash?
Unsure. I think it's mainly just Smash.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say by the fact that you're saying you're unsure, it's probably not.
Yeah, I don't believe it is a common thing. Not as common as, you know, Smash, hence, you know, the common joke.
Yeah, the only reason I say that is because, like, I feel like if it was a thing, I feel like you would know about it for certain.
Yeah. Then again, I don't really pay too much attention to, like, the, I guess, social aspect of tournaments and more of, like, the entertainment part of the tournaments.
Well, that's the thing, is like, but by being so close to the community,
Yeah.
you know the memes.
Yeah,
So if it was a meme, you would know about it.
correct.
And by you not know, if by you being unsure about it, that leads me to believe it's probably not a common thing. Like, it's not there, but, you know, it's probably, you know, like any other con, there might be that one guy, you know.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm ready for another one. Who's ready to absorb dark? Actually, hold on.
Wow.
I was gonna put in.
Yeah.
Okay. He ran all the way around. He was like, eh. I'm happy he did it, but it doesn't make it less funny.
You know, would be funny is having a bad breath variant in D&D.
No.
Not a chance.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'm more sure. I am more sure that you shouldn't do that, you know, than you are about fighting game players thinking.
It'll be a fun time, I promise. Fun for me, not for you. Fail to save, I dare you. Make the save really high.
No, you just walk into a room with a Malboro and you're like, make a con save, and I'm hovering over the button, debating on if I click it or just leave. Is
you
it worth
suddenly
it?
see a cone of black, inky, gross smog with this horrible stench emanating towards you.
Let me show you how it's done. Heads up! Your mind is
Yeah, I have to do it on this one, because otherwise it'll heal itself to full, and I'm like, I don't really want to deal with that.
Yeah. Which then I guess, you know, brings up the question. It's like, would a Marlboro be a decent challenge rating? Or would you just make its, like, DC save, or DC check, more or less, really high?
You could have different variants of them. So just a lower end one would just have a lower DC.
your mind is
So that way, like, your early one, you know, DC like 10 or 12, and then like a higher level one might be like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
Maybe 18? I don't know.
I must endure.
It's a lot more thought than I'm willing to put into it right now.
Yeah.
But I think, like, the games often do multiple variants of them.
Yes.
Let me show you how it's done.
You know, a lot of level 2s and not a lot of level 1s or 3s.
Got you.
Just remember, the concurrences you get at the end are based on how many of each level you do. Your combo just kind of affects your damage overall, I think, but your concurrence will affect it even more so.
I must endure.
Yeah, if we ever have one where we don't get something, that time's gonna go out immediately.
Please.
Come on, give me like a mischarge, something.
No.
You're right. Yep, look at that time, gone. I don't even think we got luminescence that time. I think we got whatever's under that. Oh, we did. $40K.
And it is about that timber.
Don't worry, you can hold out for like another little bit.
Yes.
I'm going the wrong way. Actually, no, I'm going the right way. There's a teleport crystal this way. It's really fun when you can hear all their footsteps going at 4 times speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to summon again. Thankfully. But this should be every rank 6 hunt. So we only have some of the extra espers, and there's a couple of espers I know that we could probably do, but we'll not take up a whole stream. So we'll come back and womp them later. That's not honestly, the ones that we have left, we could, in terms of DPS output, probably are ready for, but there's other factors that could play a part.
Mm-hmm.
She would upbraid me for my misdeed, but she bade me bring you that reward instead. Go now with her thanks and my own. And if you talk to them, they're like, one of them's like, it's like, it's just a scratch. I could have handled it on my own. Maybe not. But anyways, next Monday, we'll be starting Revenant Wings. I will have the retro achievements on for it. I don't know what they are, but I will have them on so we can have some fun with those. And I need to adjust the window size so it appears better for me, and then adjust my layout again. But I can do that over the weekend. You guys have a great day. Great rest of your night if you're watching at night. And we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah. Goodbye.